Dan Repicoli represented Australia at 5 Olympic Games before he was elected as the federal member for the Hunter. But being an MP isn't going to get in the way of his 6th shot at gold.
I usually get to Cessnock Pistol Club any time from 5 in the morning on to do my training at the start of the day before I go in to do my normal job. So I shoot an air pistol. My gun's specifically made to me. The grip is made to me. My trigger is designed for what I want. I have a full electronic trigger. I have a fat trigger because I have a fat finger.
With 3 gold and 3 bronze medals from the Commonwealth Games, Dan still feels his trophy cabinet is missing something.
I have the want and the need to still be able to go to Olympic Games and try and win an Olympic gold medal, not only for myself but for Australia as well.
2 years ago, he won something quite different. With Anthony Albanese's backing, the 6'8" former miner won the New South Wales seat of Hunter, although Dan is still able to give his boss a hard time.
What is your favourite food?
I reckon fish is my favourite food.
Could have you been any more boring with that? Fish.
Mate!
Mum and Dad were shooters growing up, and Mum used to work night shift as a nurse. Dad was a quarantine officer.
Dan grew up one of 3 boys in Melton, on the outskirts of Melbourne. And when their mum was working the night shift, Dad would take the kids shooting.
He would call it babysitting, we now call it parenting. And so he would take us to the shooting range and pretty much just grew up around the Melton Pistol Club.
Dan became a fitter and turner, and then a miner in the New South Wales Hunter region before his shift into federal politics.
I love my job. There's not many jobs in the world where you get to generally try and help people every day of the week. I've fitted shooting in around my job. I get to train in Canberra whilst we're sitting. I'm at the range around 5:30 each day, or I train at 8:30 at night. There's 24 hours in a day, and I just make sure I use every one of them.
It's not just hours of training. Dan still needs to qualify for the team. 2 weeks ago, he was competing in Baku, Azerbaijan.
How's the training going?
It's going well. Just missed out in the previous event, but we'll get ready and go to Munich at the end of the month. You have a good day. I walk down the street and I get plenty of people asking how things are going, where we're up to, have I made the team yet?
We're all with you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
To make the Olympic Games, I needed to make sure that not only the Labor Party supported me in this, but I also needed to make sure the opposition supported as well. So they came on board and agreed to a pair, and it's great that we got some bipartisan agreement that we're all working together for the same thing.
10.4, it's gold for Australia.
A 6th Olympic appearance would put Dan into rare company. Right now, he has Munich in his sights, a final shot at qualification.
It's a very tough line controlling your mental game. It's all about your process and it's all about being consistent. Consistency is the key to being a good pistol shooter. That's why I flick my wedding ring onto my finger, my middle finger in my pocket. That's my go time. A couple of deep breaths, turn my head, lift my gun up, come down onto the top of the target, have another breath into the black, and then start my trigger process. I have amazing support from my wife and my family and friends. I have retired a couple of times from this and said, that's it, I've had enough, I need to spend some more time at home. And then I think she's been sick of me being at home, so she said, you need to go back and do some more shooting. I know that I can do it. I want to continue to do this to try and win an Olympic gold medal.
I love it. What an amazing 2 careers to sort of put together, politics and an Olympic shooting career.
Yeah. Ordinarily, I don't want a member of the government running around with a gun.
Yeah.
but I think in this case, we can get behind it.
Yeah.
And it's great the opposition. I didn't realise the opposition had come on board. It changes everything.
He's got a gun.
Yeah.
So,
Not from the western suburbs of Melbourne. That's how tough Melton is, that the 6'8" bloke needs to know how to shoot. Anywhere else in the world, he'd be fine. It's like, better learn this just to be safe.